In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Really Gay there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chubb here on 1st down. And he rocks the tackler. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Now looking to throw. Going left side, Bowers has it. He drives this down to the 8 before going out. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Buying some time right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown! Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Connects with Mechie. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it didn't... where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Chubb up the middle. Still finding room past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Running back sent in motion left. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. He has room past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Going right side, Mixon with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now, first round. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Keeping it with Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Trying again following the sack. Complete. It's Myers. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He's going to throw this one. Joe brings it in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Dell with the grab. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10 now. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Stroud. So this one on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing is Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up a Houston first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man sent left. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll give right side to Chum. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders with a chance to boost their lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. He'll get this complete to White. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Works his way to the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Harris on the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, a run for White. And what a decision. They break out the reverse on 3rd down, and it moves the chains. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Texans 3.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Round throwing here on 1st. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Mechie hauls it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders... as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Adams. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. They go play action here. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They give inside to Chubb. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Chubb. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 from the 41. On the carry, this is Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Tua off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Completed to Collins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a small chunk off that lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will trail by 25.
Texans 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And that's good for a gain of 5. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a give to Mixon. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Tua now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Complete to Dell. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Tua. Has his man, it's Mixon.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass caught by Mixon. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's Tagovailoa again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Connects with Mechie. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's forward only to around the 3. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd down run from White. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Running it after the penalty. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Taken from the 49. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He connects downfield on 4. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Tagovailoa on first down. It's a nice work there to bring it down inbounds, but wait, ref's coming over. Oh, they're saying he didn't get the feet in. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Motioning left is Mechie. Here's Tua again. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.